Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and Keenan Memorial Stadium, home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. And basketball may be in the blood, but football is certainly in the soul. And the Tar Heels will kick it away first. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Bearcats offense takes the field to start this game off. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
What a great way to start this game, and one of the reasons this defense has been one of the most dominant units all season long, they can get pressure on the quarterback with guys like that. They've got better athletes than you've got up front, and you saw it early in this game today.
A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Just needs a crack to get a return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So North Carolina's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
They'll run play action. Throwing right. He's got it. Open space at the 25. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Tar Heels have taken it inside the 20. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
No rest for the wicked for this offense. They are taking shots. You just saw a big explosive play on the previous one, and right away they get back to the line of scrimmage, and they throw it in the end zone. They have got this defense on their heels.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He's right on target. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Snags it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Oklahoma State escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Pokes fans could have done without this one being so close. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. On second down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Jordan.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. They're bringing heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
From the gun, running back gets to give. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Still on his feet at the 45. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving. Fires into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone He makes those throws in his sleep.
Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on third down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the second time today, this one from 34 yards out.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the ground with the back. Oh, what a move. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll try the counter. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Trying to find his man on first down. Buys a little time. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first.
Looking deep down the right side. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wide out in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to the first down. The Tar Heels have this offense rolling. Now from inside the red zone. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
finds a soft spot in the middle. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And the Tar Heels will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, UNC! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
20, Cincinnati, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Bearcats in the hurry up. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Handoff from the gun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Fires to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. New set of downs after that completion. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the 1st down.
I think it's because the tight ends just...
And it's caught inside the 20. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Okay, ready?
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. 2nd down coming up. The aerial assault continues. Floating away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Gets it out fast. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score, North Carolina.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the 1st half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the 1st half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
And first down for the offense.
Comes out throwing on first down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Going up top on first down. It's complete on the right side. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he'll need to show off some leg strength 58 yards out. Oh, it's blocked. He picks it up. That's a live ball. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time and took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now,
he'll loft one deep down the left side. Got it! Touchdown, Tar Heels! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Utah is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Alex Smith, and they are right back in this. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to UCF. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The defense calls a timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. They're working that left side. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
First down for the offense.
They'll throw it on first down. Trying to get to him. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. The defense out of sorts, and the head coach will use a timeout here. He's looking for a man on second down. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force.
He's going to throw deep right side. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Keenan Memorial.
And the Bearcats will kick it away to start the second half. And he's going to run it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll start the third quarter with the run. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 35. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. He's at the 10. Touchdown, UNC! And the beatdown has ensued.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
41, Cincinnati, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
They're getting this guy lathered up. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Line getting set on 2nd down. The give to the back. Nifty little dance step. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bearcats.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up.
Just plowing ahead. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. The give out of the gun. Just buried it. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Walker. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. A 1st down for the offense. The give. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Brown wants to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
On second down, just keeps firing. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Dialing up a second down pass play. Touchdown, North Carolina! And the stomping has commenced.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the returner goes down.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Final play of the quarter coming. Leaves it with the back. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Wants to throw. It's Fox. Dances away. He's going to take off. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
He makes the connection. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. After that completion, move the chains. Now first down. He's going to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll give it to the back. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats!
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
In situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the fourth quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. You have a big lead in the fourth quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, and saying, listen, it's your job to stop us, and right now we're eating you alive. So I think, you know, there's some psychological warfare, right? There's some, I'm going to get in your head. There's some, I want to beat you on a recruiting trail in the future, and, you know, kind of take that and a little rub their nose in it.
And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Still running at the 40. Continues to fight for yards. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Makes a connection. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's looking to throw it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
At 1st and goal, I think a lot of people get very conservative. Let's run the football. You know, let's be very predictable. You can't be predictable, right, Palmer? You got to be aggressive, but what happened?
Well, I like the idea calling a pass play down there, but hey, for quarterbacks, it's touchdowns, checkdowns, or throwaways. You are not taking a sack under any circumstance right there. That quarterback's got to do a better job having the clock go off in his head and keep his offense in good position to score.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Now, 4th down.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the right. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Got to look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Fox. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going up top here late in the game. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. He's open on the right. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go. 2nd down now after the sack. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them.